Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Easy English Conversation. I am Emma, and today we are doing something really important from our 30-day Think and Speak in English playlist. Here is a situation that scares most English learners. You are in a restaurant. The waiter asks you a question in English, and suddenly you forget all the words you know. You are hungry. You are embarrassed. And all you want is to order food without looking like a complete tourist. Here is what usually happens. You point at random words on the menu, hope for the best, and pray you do not accidentally order something weird. Maybe you end up with something you hate. Maybe it is raw when you wanted it cooked. Maybe it is too spicy. And you just sit there eating it in silence because you do not know what to say. But here is the amazing truth. Restaurant English is actually super simple. Why? Because whether you are at a fancy French restaurant in Paris or a casual diner in New York, the conversation is exactly the same every single time. Same questions, same answers, same phrases. It is like a beautiful script that repeats everywhere. And the best part, you only need about 40 key phrases to handle any restaurant situation confidently. After today's lesson, you will know exactly what to say when the waiter approaches, how to order like a local, how to ask if the chicken is cooked or raw, how to handle problems, and how to pay smoothly. No more anxiety, no more pointing, just clear and confident English from the moment you say table for two until you say thank you so much. One quick favor. If you want English that actually works in real life, hit that like button. Right now, it helps thousands of learners find practical lessons like this. Thank you so much. Ready to eat confidently anywhere in the world. Let us go. Round 1. Restaurant shadowing practice. Part 1. Arriving and being seated. Do you have a table for two? Do you have a table for two? Do you have a table for two? We do not have a reservation. We do not have a reservation. We do not have a reservation. How long is the wait? How long is the wait? How long is the wait? Can we sit by the window? Can we sit by the window? Can we sit by the window? This table is perfect. Thank you. This table is perfect. Thank you. This table is perfect. Thank you. Part 2. Getting the menu. Can I see the menu, please? Can I see the menu, please? Can I see the menu, please? Do you have a menu in English? Do you have a menu in English? Do you have a menu in English? What is your specialty? What is your specialty? What is your specialty? What do you recommend? What do you recommend? What do you recommend? Is the food spicy? Is the food spicy? Is the food spicy? What is this dish? What is this dish? What is this dish? Does this come with vegetables? Does this come with vegetables? Does this come with vegetables? What is the price? What is the price? What is the price? Do you have vegetarian options? Do you have vegetarian options? Do you have vegetarian options? Do you have gluten-free options? Do you have gluten-free options? Do you have gluten-free options? What does grilled mean? What does grilled mean? What does grilled mean? Part 3, asking about cooking. These are the most important questions. Is the chicken cooked or raw? Is the chicken cooked or raw? Is the chicken cooked or raw? How is the steak cooked? Rare, medium, or well done? How is the steak cooked? Rare, medium, or well done? How is the steak cooked? Rare, medium, or well done? Is the fish fresh? Is the fish fresh? Is the fish fresh? How spicy is this dish? Very spicy or mild? How spicy is this dish? Very spicy or mild? How spicy is this dish? Very spicy or mild? Are the vegetables cooked or raw? Are the vegetables cooked or raw? Are the vegetables cooked or raw? Part 4, ordering food. I will have the grilled salmon. I will have the grilled salmon. I will have the grilled salmon. Can I get extra sauce on the side? Can I get extra sauce on the side? Can I get extra sauce on the side? No onions, please. No onions, please. No onions, please. Make it well done. Not medium. Make it well done. Not medium. Make it well done. Not medium. I will start with the soup. I will start with the soup. I will start with the soup. Part 5, drinks and dessert. Can I get a glass of water? Can I get a glass of water? Can I get a glass of water? Do you have beer or wine? Do you have beer or wine? Do you have beer or wine? Can I see the dessert menu? Can I see the dessert menu? Can I see the dessert menu? What dessert do you recommend? What dessert do you recommend? What dessert do you recommend? Part 6, handling problems. This is not what I ordered. This is not what I ordered. This is not what I ordered. My food is cold. My food is cold. My food is cold. Can I change my order? Can I change my order? Can I change my order? Part 7, paying the bill. Can I get the check, please? Can I get the check, please? Can I get the check, please? How much is it in total? How much is it in total? How much is it in total? Do you accept credit cards? Do you accept credit cards? Do you accept credit cards? Can I have the receipt? Can I have the receipt? Can I have the receipt? Round 2, your independent practice. All right, here is where you become the customer. Go back to round 1 and cover the English text. Look only at the images. Now, create your own sentences based on what you see. Do not worry about matching my exact words. Use your own English. This is how you build real speaking confidence. Think about your restaurant habits. Do you prefer seafood, meat, or vegetables? What food do you hate? What cooking style do you like? Practice the situations that matter to you. When you are ready, let us move to round 3. Round 3, Emma's complete restaurant story. Now, Listen carefully. This is a real story about my dinner at an Italian restaurant in New York City. You will hear most of those phrases flowing naturally. I am walking down a street in Manhattan with my friend Sarah. We are hungry and we find a beautiful Italian restaurant. A friendly waiter approaches us. I say, "Do you have a table for two?" He checks his computer. "Do you have a reservation?" "We do not have a reservation." I say, "No problem." "How long is the wait?" I ask. "About 15 minutes," he says. "Can we sit by the window?" A few minutes later, we are at a perfect table. This table is perfect. "Thank you," I tell him. The waiter brings menus. Sarah looks confused. "Do you have a menu in English?" she asks. "Of course," he says. "What is your specialty?" I ask. "Our pasta carbonara is amazing," he says. "What do you recommend?" "The grilled salmon is very popular," he suggests. Sarah is worried. "Is the food spicy?" "No, not spicy," he assures her. "I see a dish I do not know." "What is this dish?" I ask. "That is risotto, rice with butter and cheese," he explains. "Does this come with vegetables?" Sarah asks about a chicken dish. "Yes, broccoli and asparagus," he says. "What is the price?" Sarah asks. "That is $22, he says. "Do you have vegetarian options?" I ask. "Yes, the mushroom pasta and eggplant parmesan," he lists. "Do you have gluten-free options?" Sarah asks. "Yes, we have gluten-free pasta," he replies. Now, the most important questions. Is the fish cooked or raw? I ask about the salmon. "Do not worry, it is cooked." "We grill it," he laughs. Sarah is thinking about steak and how is the steak cooked? Rare, medium, or well done? She asks. "How do you like it?" He responds. "Medium," Sarah says. "Perfect," he confirms. "Is the fish fresh?" I ask. "Yes, very fresh. Delivered this morning," he promises. Sarah points at another dish. "How spicy is this dish? Very spicy or mild?" she asks. "Very mild," he assures her. "Are the vegetables cooked or raw?" I ask. "Cooked. We sauté them with garlic," he says. "Perfect. Now we are ready." "I will have the grilled salmon," I say. "Great choice," he says. "Can I get extra sauce on the side?" I request. "Absolutely," he writes it down. "7," Sarah orders. "Make it well done, not medium." The waiter nods. "No onions, please." "I will start with the soup," I add. "What drinks can I get for you?" The waiter asks. "Can I get a glass of water?" I request. Sarah looks at the wine list. "Do you have beer or wine?" she asks. "Both. We have nice red wine," he says. About 20 minutes later, the food arrives. The soup is delicious. Then the main courses come. We eat happily. But then I notice something. "My food is cold," I say to the waiter. He looks concerned immediately. "Oh no, this is not what I ordered," I say. "Can I change my order?" "Of course, right away. I am so sorry," he says, taking my plate back to the kitchen. A few minutes later, he returns with hot, perfect food. "Thank you so much," I tell him. We continue eating. Everything tastes wonderful. Later, after we finish, can I see the dessert menu? I ask. The waiter brings it. What dessert do you recommend? I ask. The tiramisu is our specialty, he says. I will have the tiramisu, I decide. Sarah says, I will have the chocolate cake, please. After dessert, can I get the check, please? I ask. He brings the bill. How much is it in total? I ask. It is $85 with tax, he says. Do you accept credit cards? I ask. Of course, he says. A few minutes later, he returns. Can I have the receipt? I ask. Here you go, he says. I add a nice tip. Thank you so much. This was wonderful, I tell him. Thank you. Come back soon, he calls as we walk out. Did you hear it? Almost every phrase from round one appeared naturally. This is exactly how restaurant English works in real life. The most critical things are asking if food is cooked or raw, knowing cooking terms like rare, medium, and well done, mm, being polite with please and thank you, asking about spice level and vegetables, making specific requests, and knowing how to handle problems. Master these, and you can order confidently anywhere. Now, let me show you some common mistakes to avoid so you sound like a confident customer. Do not say, I want this. Say, I will have this, or can I get this? Do not say, give me water. Say, can I get some water, please? Do not say, this is bad. Say, I am having a problem with this. Remember, restaurant workers love customers who are polite. Smile, say please, and thank you. Amazing work today. The Christ, you have just mastered complete restaurant English. You now know exactly what to say in any restaurant, from arriving to ordering to paying. This English works at any restaurant worldwide. Fancy or casual, Italian or Japanese. The phrases are the same. Learn once, use everywhere. Your challenge is to practice this story until these phrases feel automatic. When you actually sit down at a restaurant, you will open that menu and order confidently. No more embarrassment, no more confusion, just you, a delicious meal and perfect English. Please like this video, subscribe for daily practical lessons, and I will see you in the next episode. You have got this. See you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.